Woman says, I'm going to be married with kids by 25. Me at 29. Let's see how this goes. Two dudes? Three? Wow. 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 Now, at the bottom of this TikTok is a disclaimer says that participating in this activity could result in people getting hurt. And I could see why, because you're doing stuff like this. You're not just hurting someone emotionally. Somebody could kirk out and hurt you physically because you broke their heart. This is some Jezebel kind of stuff. You just hopping from dude to dude to dude to dude. Now, this is the woman right here. She's documented her weight loss journey, and look how she looks now. She looks so much better than what she did before, and congratulations to you, man. I am so proud of you losing all that weight. You look so much better. You look so much healthier. But is your mental stability healthier now? Because the way that you are carrying yourself, the way that you are portraying yourself out here for the whole world to see, you dating all these different dudes by 29 years old. Now that you got all this attention, now that all these guys want you, now that your DMs are flooded, you cannot wait to get down with Tom, Dick, and Harry. You cannot wait to put yourself on video, put yourself out on the internet, tonguing down all these different guys left and right. And don't be mad if you still end up a single baby mama. Don't get mad if you never get married. Don't get mad if you never find a quality man out here, because he's going to see this eventually. He's going to find this out. If he's a smart man, especially, and he's going to see what your past is like. Men don't judge on their future. Women are judged on their past.
Being a single mom is so freaking hard.
You let him hit it raw. You didn't have second thoughts. Now you're a single mom. Now you're a single mom.
Do we need men in our society? Listen to this.
Do we need men?
No.
Do we need men?
Honestly, no.
Do we need men?
No.
Why?
Because they suck.
Pay attention.
Okay, well, some bad news to these man-hating feminists. I am so sorry to break this to you, but we absolutely need men. And not just for the sake of our population not dying out forever and the world coming to an end, but, well, men are imperative in the most important fields in the world.
Yes.
Men make up 85% of the military. That house or building you're currently sitting in, guess what? Almost 99% of construction jobs are man-made. Firemen, 92% men. Pilots, 91% men. 82% of farming jobs proudly occupied by men. And I just said the
And let's not forget the electricians, the plumbers, the landscapers, the HVAC people, the folks that come in your house and put the TV up, the people who run the fiber optics in the ground so you can have internet, the people who build the roads and the bridges. This whole world needs men. Men are builders. We always have, we always will be the builders of this world. We build, women nest. Women would not be able to nest in the world that men did not build. Women, especially nowadays, women are free. They can do what they want. They have the right to vote. They have the right to get a job. They have a right to have their own bank account. They have a right to buy property. They have the right to do whatever they want to do. If they don't like the world that men built, then they can go some island or somewhere. They can go build Amazonia. Nobody's stopping them. Nobody's forcing them to be here. Nobody's forcing them to do anything that they don't want to do. So, but simply say that you don't need men in a world that men have made so comfortable for you is very comical.
The word man-made. It's something I celebrate, but it's interesting because I was just thinking about it. And I'm like, you know what? There is going to come a time, probably not too far off from now, where the word man-made is no longer even allowed to be used. I can just see the liberal nut jobs coming after the word man-made. I mean, the writing is already on the wall, as we have already seen. But back to other men-dominated industries that we would clearly suffer without. Landscapers, well over 99% men. 99% of carpenters are men. Inventors, fishermen, policemen, also all male-dominated professions. So, guys, let's just cut the BS. Even if you hate men or embody the most extreme forms of feminism, there is no way you can say that we do not need men. And don't forget, if it wasn't for a man, you would not be alive. And that is a scientific fact.
You're portraying so much misandry out here because it's not even about feminism. It's about being better than men, being superior to men. That's what it's really about. You want men underneath your shoe so you can kick them down and show them how low and how dumb they are. That's what you really are trying to do.
I'm a feminist, and I don't hate men.
Okay, so you are a self-described feminist. What is a woman?
Why do you want to know?
A woman is a female human, plain and simple. Nothing wrong with that, but that's what our definition of a woman is.
I'm infinitely curious.
What's a man?
You're looking at one.
Why do you think that that's important to you, what a man and a woman is?
So
Do you
you
treat men
can't-
and women differently?
Well, it depends in what context, though. Politically, no. Under the law, no. Should they be treated differently in societal customs and norms? Yes.
Why?
Like, we should open doors for women. We should honor and protect women.
I want to honor and protect you, man.
Okay, great.
do you
Thank
not
you.
honor and
Women are
protected?
worthy of protection. Can you tell me what a woman is, since you're a feminist?
You're
Notice how she has no argument for a man opening a door for a woman or a man protecting a woman. She has no argument for that whatsoever. She's just quiet. She's like, "Oh, well, I want to honor, protect you." Oh, okay. Well, thank you. That's cool. I mean, I don't really need you for that because if you try to protect me, I will try to protect you, which I am built to do. I am designed to do. Men are designed to build and protect women who are the weaker vessel who carry the seed into the next generation. That's what men are designed to do. So she has no argument for that whatsoever.
You're saying these things because you're trying to get a gotcha.
You're
Okay,
a feminist. Shouldn't you be able to tell me what a woman is?
I'm a feminist.
Isn't that probably
because-
important to feminism? What is the woman that you're trying to
I
advance
know,
and
right?
protect?
Bruh.
Isn't that
This is
integral
so
to?
funny.
Is that the whole feminist project? The war
Asking
against.
what a woman is the only way that you can get a gotcha over everybody else. Why is it so important to you to define things in certain categories? How does
She won't answer the freaking question. Oh my God. It is a very simple question. She just will not answer it. She keeps moving the goalposts. Shame, insults, guilt, and she has the need to be right. That's why she keeps asking all these different questions to change the conversation, to move the goalposts, because she just cannot answer a simple question that this man is asking her. What is a woman?
how does that help your day-to-day life? Like
What other categories in the human species are there besides male and female?
Well, I just think that categorization is usually unhelpful when we're trying to improve society, right?
I have XY chromosomes.
Okay.
Can I give birth?
No, you can't.
Bingo. That's why categorization matters.
Yes. He is exactly right. That's why categorization matters, because at the end of the day, we will always be different because we will always be man and woman. That's how our Creator made us, regardless of who you believe in, regardless of your religious beliefs, regardless if you don't believe in anything at all. At the end of the day, we are man and woman, and we will always be different because women are born with the ability to give birth. Men are born with ability to be more physically stronger, more taller. We have more hand strength than women. Men are designed to build a comfortable environment for women to nest in. So when women say they don't need a man, that means that men have built something so comfortable that they feel like they don't need a man. See, the original wave of feminism was about equal rights, but now these same women who have these equal rights, they don't want the equal responsibility. They don't want the equal accountability. It's all about how they want to just put a man beneath them and just move forward.
The spring break bucket list.
Catch 5 bodies.
Huh?
Catch 5 bodies?
5. Thank you. How many days do you have to catch 5?
I've already reached it.
Come on, man.
Does your bucket list reset every day, or how does that work?
Wait, so did you hit 5 in a day?
Yeah. So I guess I'm here for 7 days, 5 times 7.
I can't tell if she's bad at math or just waiting for me to answer.
I can't. It's 35.
5 times 7 is 35.
35 in 7 days is your goal.
Yes.
She belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the street. She belongs to the highway. She belongs to the gutter. She belongs to the sewers. 5 times 7 equals STD, ma'am.
I'm seeing so much content on this app about how women's standards for men are raising so quickly because women don't feel like they need men anymore. Something I've been thinking about a lot recently is how, yes, a lot of this shift is economic. Like, women don't need a man to financially provide for them anymore. We can have a credit card. We can have a job. We can have our own apartment. But I actually think the bigger and the more interesting part of this shift is the ideological shift and the shift in our collective consciousness as women. Because I think about my mom's generation, I think about a lot of women that I grew up around. A lot of them on paper could have left their husbands. They had the financial resources.
Yeah, with no fault divorce. With you getting child support, with you getting alimony, with you taking half of the man's resources that he built while you were a stay-at-home wife who did not have to work, and you took care of the household and the children. Yes, that's why you feel the incentive to leave your man, because you make money doing so. For the most part.
They had college degrees, they had PhDs. Some of them were more educated than their husbands. Some of them were making more money than their husbands. But they were still trapped in the ideology of, I need a man to survive. I need a man to be accepted socially and in my community. And so leaving my husband or being alone is not an option. Again, I think the more important shift than actually the economic empowerment is the ideological empowerment. Is our generation now feeling that we don't need to subscribe to the old dogmas, the old ideologies, things that were put on us by religion, society, patriarchy, right? It's very much in men's interest to make us think that we cannot leave them no matter what. And as the
And you still want men to be traditional. You still want men to pay 100% of everything. You don't want to go 50-50 on anything. You want a man to provide a lifestyle more than you can provide for yourself. And if he can't, he's not good enough. These are the things that we hear women say all the time. You want traditional men, you want the men who can put you in the house to make you a stay-at-home wife, or get to a point where you don't have to work. Your money is your money, and his money is your money too. So when you have men out here who are listening to these new age women and they're thinking, oh, why would I want to date a woman with this kind of mindset? Why would I want to marry a woman who doesn't want to be a part of my vision, my plan for the family? She just wants to do her own thing and be by herself, or do whatever the hell she wants to do. This is why guys are getting their passports. They're going other places to find a wife, because a wife who actually has wifely qualities doesn't have these new age woman qualities. They actually want to get on their husband's program. They want to be under his vision. They want to be under his protection. They want to be under his plan for the family. But women like this, they just want to do whatever the hell they feel like doing.
Collective consciousness of women shifts. I think it's creating this really interesting feedback loop. It's like women realize that we literally can leave. Like, you can go down to the courthouse, file for a divorce, walk away, break up with that man, get your own apartment, move out. You can do all these things. You are not trapped in a relationship. As more women are feeling this, men feel.
And you say like you're trapped in a relationship. I'm sorry. I don't see a lot of women getting booped upside the head nowadays. Even back then, was that happening? Yes, but it was not the vast majority of relationships out here. So when you have women out here saying that they can just leave the relationship, they can just go down to the courthouse and file for divorce. Yes, they do. About 80% of the time, women are filing for divorce and they are leaving their relationships. And most of the time, it's because I'm not happy. It's not because the guy is just dogging you out. He's cheating with a whole bunch of women. He gambled the house away. You fear for your life, or some kind of craziness. It's a lot of times simply because you don't feel happy. That's the reason why most of y'all are filing for divorce. It ain't got nothing to do with that man and you feel trapped in a relationship. He's not kidnapping you. He's not holding you hostage in the basement. And honestly, if he is, no one would have an argument saying that you should not divorce this man. Yes, you should divorce somebody when you are in fear for your life, when you actually are a prisoner and you cannot go anywhere. The man is putting hands on you or something. Yes, absolutely, you should get out of that relationship. But for most women, it's because I'm not happy.
Feel the impact of this. This is the loneliness epidemic that we're talking about that is now hitting men. And I think it's finally starting to trickle down to is men finally needing to, instead of gaslighting and trying to brainwash women into feeling that we have to stay with them, we have to be married, we have to have kids. That brainwashing is clearly not working anymore. So
most women want kids. I'm sorry, most women are designed to have kids. Most women want to have children. That's what y'all want. You get older and the baby bug starts hitting. You get 30, you get 35, and you something like, oh, I am losing my time. I am losing my fertility. I got short amount of time left to have children. At least want 1 or 2 kids. So you want to have children. So what do you start doing? You start going down to the sperm bank. You start freezing your eggs. And when you have left so many good guys in the past, you left your husband, and now now that baby bug is starting to hit, and you just talking about, oh, I now want to have kids. So you're trying to find any kind of guy who will do, and you just have his baby, but yet you get mad when this man is not a quality kind of guy. He's not a father out here, but you decided to have his baby and you want to get mad at him because he's not being a good father. Well, if you'd have stuck with the guy who was boring in the past, if you stuck with the guy out of college who was at the time didn't have anything because he just got straight out of college, if you stayed with the man who actually did not treat you like crap and actually wanted to be a father, actually wanted to get married, maybe you would be married. Maybe you would have a husband and those kids and everything that you wanted in life later on. You would be happy and you could still have your job. You could still have your career. You could still have that dream house and you could do it and not be alone. You don't have to be sleeping by yourself. This is what men are talking about out here.
Final step in the feedback loop is men actually seeking support and seeking a way out of this patriarchal thinking that really hurts them as much as it's hurting women, right? Going to therapy, them seeking resources, them finding community among other men and starting to talk about their feelings, talk about how do they grow and improve from an emotional standpoint and become better partners, better fathers, better members of a community. And starting to see this larger picture start playing out, yes, it's the very early days, but I do feel like it creates a lot of hope and optimism, at least for me.
Women need someone better than them, smarter than them, fitter than them, bigger than them, more inspiring than them, more successful than them. Otherwise, where's the attraction? I'm asking, maybe some women don't mind, but I mind. I need to be inspired by the guy, otherwise I'll eat them for breakfast. I also need someone to handle me. And only an alpha or a double alpha can do that.
Women can tell you everything that they want in a man, but they don't even know what a man is and what he really entails. And to be honest, a lot of women don't even know what being a woman is and what being a woman entails. If you ask a woman about being a woman, she will tell you how she dresses. She will tell you how she sways her hips. She would tell you adult skills like cooking and cleaning. They be on TikTok talking about, I don't need no man. I could do bad all by myself. There are a lot of women who are singing that tune out of bitterness. They're bitter. They're mad because the man that they want to choose is repeatedly showing them that he is not choosing them. They're mad that the people that they go after are not inherently attracted to them. So they become bitter, telling other women, oh, I don't need no man and y'all don't either. Because what they're low-key saying is, you don't need the man because you might have the opportunity to get with the man who didn't want me, and I don't want you to be happy because I'm miserable and I need company.
What do y'all think about these videos today, fellas? Do you hear so many women saying that they don't need a man out here? What do you say to women when they say, oh, I got my own house, I got my own car, I got my own money, why do I need a man? What do you say to women like that? Put the comments in the comment section down below. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.